Did Von Miller hint at a possible return to the Denver Broncos? This is your Denver Sports Daily for March 26th.
The biggest stories, the latest news. It's Denver Sports Daily.
Von Miller's hanging out in Mexico right now, playing some golf with some other current and former Broncos like Courtland Sutton, Brett Ripien, and Brandon McManus. He's enjoying that time out there, and he took some time to sit down with Kay Adams at the Up and Adams show, and she was straight up with him. She was asking him all these kinds of questions, and she got right to it. Would you like to be back on the Broncos? She asked him word for word. He laughed and kind of danced around the question, but the main thing he said was, we just have to see. We just have to see. Now, obviously, that's the side of somebody who wants to be like, I'm not saying that he's going to leave his team to join the Denver Broncos, but he loved it here. He really did. He said it. He loved it. He loved the Broncos. He would play here again. Like he really would. He loved it so much. We just have to see how things work out. He was very positive and, overall about everything that goes around. He was like, a lot of players, they get nervous when they don't know where their next team is going to be. But he's made it to a point in his career where he gets the chance to be happy about it. He just gets to see whatever he wants to see. He gets to go to different teams whenever he wants to. It's at a good position for him to say, hey, you know what? Maybe I want to retire a Bronco. Now, Miller is heading into his 15th season. And in all honesty, the Broncos don't really need him. They did have the best pass rush in the league last season, finishing with 63 sacks. And they already have Nick Bonito and Jonathan Cooper. They don't really need him that much. But it would be such great fan service to see the former Super Bowl MVP wearing orange and blue again. But it, again, seems very unlikely, especially for the fact that there are teams that need a pass rusher and would pay much more than the Broncos would pay for him. But again, how much fun would that be to just see this guy run back out of the tunnel wearing the orange and blue? Very unlikely, but hey, it's good to dream about. It's good to think about that. We just have to see. We just have to see. Hopefully he could. Again, an appearance like that coming back, it would just imagine the fans that would just rile around. Oh, it would be crazy. Mile High would be packed every single game again. It'd be so much fun. But moving on, it is a Nuggets game day. Big matchup tonight as the Nuggets take on the Milwaukee Bucks for their second and final time this season. Last time they played each other, the Bucks came out on top, winning 121-112 and tainting Jokic's 30-point triple-double. Of course, this guy's dropping a 30-point triple-double. He's the best in the league, MVP, and hopefully he can do it again. Now, this matchup will be a toss-up as Nikola Jokic may be back on the court, maybe not. He's listed as a game-time decision, and it was decided yesterday that Damian Lillard was ruled out indefinitely after a blood clot was discovered in his calf. So obviously, you never want to see anything like that. That's a very serious injury, and hopefully he can get back on the floor. It would be terrible to see something like that derail a player's career, especially somebody like Damian Lillard, who's had a great career so far. Now, the Nuggets have lost 3 of their last 4 games, and if they're looking to get a good seed in the playoffs, they need to start winning games right now. Right now, Denver's listed as 4-point favorites, but that will change closer to game time. That game will tip off at 7 p.m. And of course, as some players are listed actually on the injured reserve, they're going to hop out for the game. They're not going to play, and then they are going to play. Nikola Jokic is going to be a big factor in this. Are the Nuggets going to be able to win without Nikola Jokic against a solid team like the Bucks? The Bucks are looking to make a deep run. They're looking to go back to the finals. They're kind of in the similar position to the Nuggets, where they won a couple of years ago. They just need to get it back again. They need to go again. These teams are both hungry. They both want to get back there. I honestly could not give you it's going to be a coin flip on who's going to win this game, because both of them know exactly that this is the time to start winning if they want to make a push for the playoffs, push for the finals. Definitely going to be an interesting game to watch. Now, the Avalanche extended their win streak to 3 after beating the Detroit Red Wings last night. The Avs are as hot as they can be. They've scored 5 goals in each of their last 3 outings, and last night they beat the Red Wings 5-2. Now, Nathan Mackinnon and Devontae's led the charge for the Avs. Mackinnon had a goal and an assist, and Toews had 1 goal and 2 assists. Taste. But great game all around from those guys. Great, solid outing. Nathan MacKinnon, 29th goal. Incredible play. They had 4 goals in the first period. They were hot. This team is looking unstoppable right now. And if you had to tell me who the Stanley Cup favorite would be, I'm going with the Avs. They are looking like they want it. They want it more than any other team right now. Now, Mackenzie Blackwood played incredibly once again, saving 21 shots and only allowing 2, recording a .913 save percentage. Now, after the win, the Avs moved to 44, 25, and 3 and are now only 3 points behind Dallas for second in the Central Division. It's going to be tight as we get towards the end of the regular season. It's going to be very, very tight. Now, they do play again tomorrow against the Los Angeles Kings. Again, should be a great game. The Avs are looking hot. March has been their month. They are 8-1-1 in the past 10. They've went on crazy streaks so far this March. They've only really lost 2, I think, this month, and one of them was an overtime loss. They're looking unstoppable, and if I was every other team in the league right now, I would be scared as to what the Avs can do in the playoffs. Now, moving on, this is a fun one. Russell Wilson is on the move once again. Wilson has officially become a journeyman. Give it a round of applause. He is a journeyman. He has found his third team in a little over a year. Now, as we all know, Wilson was cut by the Broncos last March and then signed to the Steelers, and now he's heading up to New York to quarterback the Giants. Now, Wilson agreed to a 1-year, $21 million contract with New York, and last season, Wilson completed 63% of his passes for 2,482 yards, 16 touchdowns, and 5 interceptions. You tell me if those are good stats. I don't think they are. I don't think that is a stat line that you want to have as a former Super Bowl winning quarterback. But still, hey, he's still in the league. You got to give respect to that. $21 million is nothing to play about. Now, the best part of this news is no doubt the fact that he will have to come to Denver once again, as the Giants are one of the teams the Broncos will be facing at Mile High. I am just so excited to see that. We got, screwed out of it last season. The Steelers opened up here, and Russell Wilson wasn't playing, unfortunately, because I know that place would have been hopping. That would have been a bad place to go into as an opposing quarterback like Russell Wilson. But we get that chance again. Hopefully the Giants are going to come here and Russell Wilson will be playing, or will he take another backseat driver position and watch as his team plays the Broncos? It's going to be loud when he steps into that stadium. I cannot wait to see that. I'm going to be there. I hope to be there because that's going to be freaking crazy. But that'll do it for your Denver Sports Daily. I will see you guys all again tomorrow. We're going to be recapping, some Nuggets wins. Hopefully they can get a win tonight. It's going to be a very, very big game. And then, we got an Avalanche game to preview. It's a lot of fun news. And then on Friday, we got some big stuff going on. It is Rockies season opener. They're opening in Tampa Bay. And I know, hey, it's the Rockies, but hey, it's baseball. It's coming back. It's almost here. But that'll do it for your Denver Sports Daily. I will see you all tomorrow. Until then, y'all have a great rest of your day. Bye, y'all.